Well, hello again, fellow do-it-yourselfers. If you remember back on May 25th, I believe it was, I put out a video that my BougeRV refrigerator, the 30 quart, wasn't working. The biggest problem was the first time they said that the control board was lost in shipment, and they generated a new delivery. I believe it came from China because it took from early June to I think July 7th before the part arrived. I'd have to double check on that. I listed the delivery times in the video, but I had to put them horizontally instead of vertical to make them fit. So you can check that out. I'm also posting the emails from BougeRV. Way, and they decided it was the control board, which is this item right here. Okay, I've got this side cover off, have it laying on its side. I brought a flashlight, but that's what we're looking at. The module there, it has a cover on inside, so that will mount up in there. But now I got to figure out how to get the old one out. And then, so there's a screw here. Need to get that screw out, number one. Well, I'm going to take that bracket off first. Okay, that bracket's been removed from there to there and across. Now we'll see if we can get this screw loose. Well, I'm going to have to put you down for a minute and concentrate on using both hands. Well, it was a struggle, but I was able to get back in there and push in those tabs. So I've got her loose here, ready to pull out. Have to be careful. Okay, we got the sets of wires on here. And we'll replace that and snap the new one in. Okay, so we got those brackets back in there. Our unit's mounted. And we're going to set it upright. I had to, I didn't have to, but I cut these to check to make sure these wires hadn't rubbed through. That was a problem, and they seem to be fine. I might, think I'll get a tie wrap and tie wrap that up. And then I didn't check which way these were. I'm thinking it's positive on top and negative on the positive parallel and negative horizontal, but to be sure I want to wait and double check that with my meter. So at any rate, I believe it should be setting upright for at least 12 hours or so before I attempt to start it. So we'll be back tomorrow morning. Okay, the first thing we need to do today, plugged in the AC to DC power converter. We have the plug there. I'm going to plug it into the case. I've got my handy dandy little voltmeter here. We'll set that on 20 volts DC and check for power. Okay, we've got that hooked back up. Compressor's been sitting in its normal position for 20 hours, so it should be good to go. Let's put some power to it and see what happens. Power off. Okay, we switched to Fahrenheit by holding the gear button and positive down for 3 seconds. Now we want to go for a lower temperature. That compressor is still not running. Okay, we have it set at 21 degrees. Okay, the compressor momentarily tries to start. It seems more like a capacitor problem than anything else, but I'm not. As you can see from that, the compressor still doesn't run, doing the same thing it was doing before. I had always thought it was a capacitor problem, a capacitor on the compressor, but I didn't know where that is, so I don't know if it's in the unit down below. I guess I got to get back to support and keep trying. We'll update you when we know more. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I know it was kind of a disappointing end. I know I was disappointed, but we're going to keep after it and see what we can find out. Here's the area I think the problem's in. I think there's a capacitor of some kind in that box that kick-starts the compressor, and I think that must be bad. I don't know, it just doesn't work. So stay tuned.